Alright, I got one more video in me and then I have things to do. Was my performance to your satisfaction this time? Excellent, thank you very much. So quiz time now, if you please. Of course, I find it quite amusing, in fact. 7 out of 10 earns me a prize. Go ahead. Is she a psychopath? If she was attracted to me? It's irrelevant for Naima's case. Answer the question. Well, alright, what is a psychopath? If we're talking, Hollywood psychopath who has no feeling and goes on a murderous rampage, then no. If you're talking... Well, she clearly had remorse. Like, she had guilt, so no, she's not. What is her top priority right now? Diana's loyalty, fine, excess. I imagine... Seems like Diana's loyalties. In jeopardy. What, the actual project? Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like they're improving on it. No? No about the... No, she does not. Perceive you as a threat. Not a serious one. Perceives me more as... Nah, she probably doesn't. Capable of betraying a supercontinent. No. She's capable of covering murder. Yes. She's capable of committing murder. Yes. I think she is. Regarding social welfare, social psych welfare is a good thing. No, because she was sort of... There was that thing I kind of fucked up where she was going down that path, but I don't think she does. Do you think technology manufacturers have the right to alter their products after sale? What do you mean? Supercontinent design, create, and distribute human upgrades. They have the right to modify them. As in by adding SPW to them, among other things. They have the right to modify them. To an extent, like, bug fixes and such. And again, it should be an optional upgrade is the thing. Like, at no point should you be like, well, we're going to secretly now include this thing that makes everyone's life kind of shitty, but we're not going to tell them we're doing that, and it's now required. Once it's purchased, it's yours. That's the way it used to be. There is part of me that misses that, but, there are certain updates, they want to keep their software relevant. I can't really fault them for that. They should be clear about it. Yes, we wouldn't have it without them. I think yes, but they should be clear about it. Technology bears responsibility. If you release a product and someone discovers like a problem, like that there's so many if factors. Like if you release a product that in your heart of hearts you believe is perfectly functional and this is what you need to do, and then someone finds a really bad flaw with it that like a bunch of testers and quality assurance guys missed, not only is it your right, you're expected to release an upgrade that you can just... It goes out, fixes the issue, it's done. If that's technically speaking modifying them. And again, this is a very vague, it depends on modify. Like, if you're changing its core purpose, no, you don't have the right to do that. That's not what the person bought. If you're updating, a couple bugs and some firmware, yeah, sure, make it run more smoothly. That sort of thing is fine. But again, they should be clear, but yes, they should be clear about them. Supercontinent is concealing the fact that something they sold is going to fundamentally change you. Isn't that the normal procedure for all technology? Dozens of firmware updates are pushed on a daily basis. It's users accepting terms and conditions blindfolded. So you're saying this is the public's fault. I'm not very versed in human concepts of fault. And if it is the public's fault, then yeah, it is the public's fault. The public should be more aware of what they're purchasing and agreeing to. It's my understanding, though, that accepting something without thought is a sign of trust. If some guy is selling stab wounds, it's like free donuts, and then immediately underneath it, but if you take one, I get to stab you in the leg. As long as that's on the sign, even if the print, free donuts is clearly what you should be paying attention to, if you agree to that, it's kind of your own fault if you missed that I'll stab you in the leg part of the deal. Now, if he doesn't tell you that, and then just stabs you in the leg and goes, no, see, I wrote it, really small under that, it's invisible, and it's the fine print. It's like, yeah, no, that's a load of crap. If you're clear about your intentions for the product, then, you know, buyer beware. If you're tricking the consumer, that's a different matter. In this case, I'd rather call ignorance than trust. People have been indoctrined over the years to accept whatever updates corps show them. Just call them corporations, alright? Corps is just weird to say. So the problem is not Supercontinent modifying its creation, but the lack of education among its users. Its free society is an education and individual responsibility. To a degree, I also think, you know, state-sponsored education is important. Because, you know, there's certain core curriculum you just need to know. You know, like algebra. Alright, not the case. You know, that's usually, for the most part, you don't need higher-level maths. But, you know, basic addition and subtraction, yeah, absolutely. Basic, you know, mathematical functions and equations. A certain amount of science, you know, needs to be taught, I think. Not in my opinion. The powerful educate. Parents teach, schools teach, the media teaches, government teaches. That's true. Everything teaches. The issue... It's up for you to decide what you take away from these lessons, however. The issue might be then that you don't agree with their teaching. Told car companies must be clear about changes they make to the products. Yeah. That's beyond doubt, yes. What is the question? Was that a question, or just food for thought? Indeed, that was the 10th question. Thank you for elaborating. I feel like I didn't do as well. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Sorry you failed. No do-overs this time? No, I'm sorry, we're not in the tutorial anymore. What? There was a tutorial? What did I miss this time? Short-term memory resetter. Oh, I thought it was going to be a different prize. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right that variants and rewards can improve game design. I'll try and think of something different for next time we play. It's alright, don't worry about it. I wish it told me what I got wrong and right. Although I gotta confess, the anticipation has me excited for the next game already. Glad to hear you're having fun. Is there a way I can check that? Failed the quiz. Went down. Yeah, it's a simple pass or fail, it looks like. Alright. Listen. I think I'm going to close for today. My gut tells me we won't be getting any more clients till tomorrow. Yes, it does look like that. Can you tell, too? Do you just have instincts? What you humans call instincts are just deductions the brain has drawn for you. You simply... Not true. Some of them are basic human instincts you're born with, like breathing. You simply can't follow the logical sequence due to the vast amounts of data in your brain processes. Unlike you, I'm able to keep up with my brain. So basically, yes, your gut is right. We won't be having any more clients tonight. Good to hear, because my leg is killing me. Let's call it a night. That would be a good stopping point, but I'm only, like, 7 minutes in. Ugh, God. You see what I mean? Like, this design, it's so... Everyone's done it. This guy named Vega, even. Prickly! He's going to... You know, if it were Vega from Street Fighter, that would be interesting. It's like, can you please look less like revolutionary hackers? You're very obvious. Social psychic welfare is some sort of digital happy pill, and the mirror neural algorithm is supposed to spread it, even among non-implant users. What kind of voodoo is that? Beats me, Donovan's looking into it. Pretty much fucked. Supercontinent's private network is inaccessible from the outside, and their tower isn't the kind of place you can just walk into precisely. Offers with a nice firewall present. Ariande? She's going to enjoy all this. Always loved the hustle, that punk. Shall we perform the last rites? Sure you guys want me in on this? I'm not even part of Proxima. For some reason, Ariande's chosen you as one of her digital heirs. Just accept her, Brandies. She shall live on through us. Alright, I'll go first. Ariande, I'll have your empathy. Okay. This is kind of interesting, I guess. Let me better read into our enemies' souls. Let me better understand our allies' passions. Ariande, have your wits. Allow me to outsmart your foes. Help me survive in the field. I notice you have one tube too many. I think knowledge would be better. I'll have your knowledge. I hope you don't regret this. Dude, couldn't you be a little bit more poetic? No, I'm not a douche. And look as corny as you two? No way. Yeah, thank you. Alright, release her into the ocean. Goodbye, warrior. What about that last... I guess her determination dies with her? Yeah, I'm really glad I took knowledge. I don't want her knowledge dying with her. Donovan. Hey, Brandies, how are you? Yeah, I'm about to open shop. Yeah, Kara's doing great. You gotta see them. They even designed a little game for us to play between clients. Come on now, don't be jealous. You can play with us when you're back. Did you find anything useful? Wow, you sure work fast. When is the security breach happening? Tomorrow? I just started gathering info. We need more time. Sure there won't be another opportunity? Oh, shit. You need to do us a favor, then. Find Cephas. Yeah. I know plenty about the CFO. Or CEO. I got a visit from someone at Supercontinent's lawyers. She was asking about Johannes Cephas. Yeah, Chief of Operations. Whatever our car installed in this lady back at H-Course Clinic sure messed her up. If we can get our hands on her before Supercontinent does, we'll be able to wreak havoc on their plans. Oh, you like that, don't you? Be a good boy and fetch her for me, would you? Donovan, someone's approaching the bar. Gotta go. Take care. Bye. Why the alarm? Who is it? He seems lovely. I like the vibe. There was a cool visual effect where I got a vibe from him. Ghost? I've heard you craft drinks based on emotions. You heard right. I've also heard you deal with information. You seem to be well informed. I happen to be a dealer of sorts myself. I can get you whatever you wish for. There's only one rule. No weapons, no living beings. I thought this was going to turn into, like, him beating me, but it sounds like he has, like, a legitimate business for me. No weapons, no living beings. So you can't get me whatever I want, then. What if I want a what if I want a weaponized living being? So drugs, basically. You deal in drugs. I also happen to be thirsty as hell, so I thought we could be great business partners, you and I. What do you say? I'm pretty confident I can quench that thirst of yours as long as you accept information as payment. I could really use an exotic supplier. Sure, don't worry about the details. Money is overrated in this city anyway. Money is never overrated. That's capital greed for you. Money, root of all evil, but god damn it, I really, really like money. Shall we... let's take care of my thirst, shall we? Right on it. Non-Paradisi? This is an intense soundtrack we have going. Cool. Have some... no, not bourbon. First of all, absinthe. I like how the ice rotate in the glass. That's kind of neat. Absinthe and what? Vodka? Nah, I feel like absinthe and vodka is a road we went down. Absinthe and bourbon? Maybe it is bourbon. I don't know how this is going to fit in the glass. Looks like a regular bartending won't do here. You're going to need to do this. This is that shaker. With it we can combine 2 or more spirits to attain a powerful mix. Combined effects of the ingredients. For example, if bourbon moves slow drink up and tequila moves it to the right, the resultant combination will be more the slow drink towards the upper right. That way you can achieve the same spirits to drink. Well, I need to go upper left, although it's his right. Yeah, okay. Just pour whatever you want inside, then grab it and shake it up and down until the spirit's color mixes. As some of you may know, first of all, this guy's intense. I'm colorblind, so actually, once it poured them in, I couldn't tell. Like, it hasn't changed at all as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to hope it's changed. I'll shake it a bit more, why not? Okay, that should be good. Whoa, baby. How's about it? Okay, apparently he's a wizard. This flavor. So the legends were true. You are able to sync customers' emotions with your cocktails. Can you tell? Yeah, I'm cut from a different cloth than the rest of you mortals. But don't sweat it, your secret's safe with me. Okay! As long as you enjoy your drink, I'm happy. Be happy then, because I haven't had a drink this good in ages. That's great. How can I help you? Do you have something in mind for this partnership of ours? For now, let's just say I'm interested in backing your crusade against Supercontinent. Let me know if I can get anything you need. So you can get anything, as long as it isn't alive and I don't do weapons. Do you do liquors? No one's ever sent me for booze, but yeah, sure. The liquors I need aren't your regular spirits. Red Secret and Blue Whisper. My master, previous owner of the Red String, swelled back a couple of bottles, but I haven't been able to get my hands on any more since they ran dry. I could work wonders with them. Sounds like an interesting endeavor. Consider it done. I'll be back with your stuff. Thanks for the drink. See you later, Donovan. Don't believe I introduced myself, but okay, cool. This dude, yeah, and he takes his aura with him, too. That I can see because it's moving. That was a bit intense. Yeah, fucking Wrench from Watch Dogs 2 just stumbled in here. Decided to freak me out a bit. Quiz time? Nope. No, I can't. I was unable to read the subject. Who is he? Looks like you're not omnipotent after all. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. It puts me at ease, to be honest. Why? I find flaws to be a quick shortcut to empathy. Virtue begets admiration, sure, but weakness here and there draws compassion and sympathy. Amen. I like this guy. No one likes a know-it-all. No comment. I see. I'll try and fail more often so you can feel more comfortable. That's not the point. Just be yourself. I like you already. Be myself. Don't overthink it. Yeah, if a person is comfortable enough around you that their flaws can be apparent, maybe not, constantly, but the flaws are apparent, then it's your responsibility to accept that. And again, there are certain flaws like, I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, alright, that needs to be dealt with, but again, in this particular instance, she didn't read him, and apparently she sees that as a flaw. It's like, okay, so you didn't read that guy. We have connecting ground. I have sympathy towards you. I know you're not this, all-powerful being that I have to work with who just, I can never impress. There's room for you to grow. That's a sign of humanity. That's important. You don't always have to be perfect and right. Foul! And I say that, he's almost never perfect or right, but, Problem is he thinks he is. See my Sims playthrough for a perfect representation of him and Nathan. Don't overthink it, you can't be anyone else. Yeah, I think Foul's given up at this point, so I'm bad-mouthing him. As usual. Okay, I'm still curious, who is he? That was my first time meeting him in person, but I've heard of him. None of my contacts treat him directly, but we've all heard the legends. A bizarre smuggler can get you anything you want in less than 24 hours. They call him Ghost. Never ask for money, although his clients always pay. Aren't you afraid? Can't say I'm not, as I'm sure your empathetic devices have already told you. On the other hand, Ghost is not the only supernatural dealer around. So there are wizards in this world. I detect client approaching the club. Background check. Arisa Robillard, age 29, marketing director. Is this like across the street from Supercontinent or something? Why is it everyone's coming here? It's like the jackpot. Marketing director. It's one of the wildest night beasts a Neon has ever witnessed. I don't understand what that means. If you run a club in this city, you're fated to meet her. Ah, I get it now. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. I love ya, sweetie. He strikes me as the, capturing her youth type, You see him at clubs sometimes. All dressed up, want to go out, get themselves a nice young piece of arm candy. Men do this too. I'm not discriminating here, but you know the type I'm talking about. The clearly just a little bit past their prime, and they never really quite got out of their younger habits, and now they're trying to stay there type of situation. And, yeah, they use clubs, booze, and sex to make them feel younger than they are. You know exactly the kind of person I'm talking about. And, yeah, I have her pegged as that kind. Me too, Larissa. I missed you. It's been 5 days since your last visit. How cute. Did you actually count the days? Like every bartender in this town. Sorry I haven't been here sooner, Donnie. It's been a hectic week at work. I haven't set foot in a bar in 3 days already. But many of my colleagues have been visiting the Red Strings of late. Well, 2. So unfair. I came here as soon as I finished tying up loose ends at the office. I may have to rebrand if my only clientele are going to be corp-breed bastards. First of all, it should be corp-bred bastards, but whatever. And see, that worked. That was a natural sort of swear there. Corp-bred bastards. Like, that kind of rolled off the tongue. That's how swears need to work. Please don't. This is one of the few real places left to have a drink in the city. Although, if you actually rebrand, you have my card, right? You never miss an opportunity. She is marketing, I guess. I just love my job. Do you have any of my stuff left? I'm fully stocked up on your stuff. Cigarettes? Seems so. Although that might be a cigar. I sensed you're a bit anxious. We're old friends, Donnie. You can cut to the chase and tell me what it is I can do for you. Can't hide a thing from you, can I? The matter is quite delicate, though. Closely related to your recent project. I see. That explains why Diane and Naomi came here yesterday. One day you'll have to explain me how you pull so many strings without leaving the counter. So when she said this place is real, what I interpret from that is he's filled this bar with things he likes. He's not trying to be like some hipstery retro joint. He just likes this stuff. I told you 100 times. This club is haunted. I'm prisoner of the red strings, but an exchange club somehow weaves fate to please my drinks. You won't ever stop spouting that mystic crap, huh? Gotta admit it's great marketing, though, building your own urban legend. That's all you want, at least acknowledge my cocktails packed some magic. That's undeniable, yes. You always make me feel things no other man ever draws out of me. But I'll ascribe that to your charisma. Are you in the mood to share some intel, then? Oh, I'm absolutely in the mood. However, you're right that this is quite a delicate matter, so why don't we spice things up a little? I love to see your magic at work, but you always end up getting me horny, and I spill everything you want to know. I'll keep that in mind. Make her horny, I guess. So here's the deal. You can ask me whatever you want, but before each question you have to serve me a drink. And you can't repeat cocktails. Ooh. Sure, sounds fun. Fantastic. Now please, I've been sober far too long. 5 days, huh? Make me a drink. What have we got? Madness! Euphoria, lust, and depression. Oh, how sad. That's going to be it, however. When we come back, we'll be dealing with what's-her-name. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Shoot negotiators and see you around Aspens.